Well, here's a photo you just want to step right into. A beautiful day to be at the park, to be outdoors, to be doing anything outside with temperatures that are more May-like than March. There's a beautiful scene from Gypsy Hill Park in Stanton captured by Margaret Johnson. You can see, of course, the cherry blossom tree there, the weeping willow, and you can see also the two mute swans. A nice little scene there. Let's take a look at our temperatures. Made up to a high of 76 today. Right now 74. Skies are mostly cloudy, and of course the clouds have filled in throughout the afternoon. Winds are out of the south. That's going to keep temperatures kind of elevated here tonight. 70 the current Numberth Valley Airport in Weir's Cave. Southerly winds at 11. Afternoon high of 73. Days like this, because of low relative humidity and wind, it does create an enhanced fire danger. Of course, no burning before 4 o'clock, but really days you shouldn't burn anyway. Temperatures right now for most of us are in the low to mid 70s across the region. Some parts of the state even hit 80 degrees today. Of course, the official astronomical start to spring arrives early pre-dawn Thursday morning. 5:01 a.m. is exactly when the sun will be directly over the Earth's equator, marking spring here in the northern hemisphere. Here's the pattern for next week. Below average temperatures, a cooler setup for next week. And here's the precipitation outlook for next week. Generally near normal for us, a little drier below average farther to the south. We'll see how that plays out. Temperatures here tonight, generally not too cold. How about either side of 50 degrees with partly cloudy skies? Tomorrow will hold in the mid to upper 60s. We'll likely start with some sun. The clouds fill in and we'll have some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. We're looking at rainfall amounts generally a quarter inch or less. We could use a lot more, but unless we get a heavier downpour, that's what it looks like in terms of the rain prospects. Now, it will be breezy tomorrow and turning gusty tomorrow night. Here we are around the noontime hour. You've got winds out of the south and southwest over 20 plus miles an hour. And then tomorrow evening behind the cold front, northwesterly winds gusting over 20, 30, even 40 miles an hour. The ridge tops will likely be under a wind advisory into early Friday morning as those winds will be strong, ushering in the cooler air. So we've got, again, some showers here for the first day of spring, a cooler Friday, and then temperatures this weekend back in the 60s for most locations. There's the clouds that worked in throughout the course of the afternoon. Pretty dynamic March storm system out across the upper Midwest. You can see the active severe weather with tornado watch boxes through Illinois, Indiana, western Kentucky. Low pressure bringing snow through Wisconsin, Minnesota, portions of Iowa. That's going to lift up into Canada, and the attending front will race through here. The setup here east of the mountains a lot different than out to the west here today, but you can see that colder air on the back side of the system, and that's some of the cooler air that briefly gets in here for Friday. So here we are in the morning, some sunshine, clouds roll in, could be some late morning showers in the valley. Elsewhere in the afternoon, maybe that thunderstorm front comes through, we clear out, the winds pick up, and temperatures by early Friday will be in the 30s. Friday afternoon, mid 50s to around 60 with a gusty wind. So partly cloudy tonight, not as chilly. Here's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast as we welcome spring. Again, some spring showers here for your Thursday. Cooler on Friday along with those gusty winds. Weekend looking good. We'll watch that next rain chance Monday of next week along with some cooler numbers as mentioned as we roll into the final full week of March.
All right, Eric. Thank you.